2 wins. A lot of winners in this class. They're spreading it out. Brian Williams taking a win. J.C. Morton coming up taking a win. Kyle Slater, James Turnbull. Looks like we're going to start things off here with our A Modifieds. Starting on the bull out of Rogers, Arkansas, it's going to be the 15P of Preston Galloway. On his outside out of Galena, Missouri, it's going to be the 28 of GM Greenway. Inside row number 2, the number 40 out of Pierce City, Missouri, it's going to be Brian Green. On his outside, the 15L out of Springdale, Arkansas, of Chris Lewis. And starting on the bubble all by their lonesome is going to be the number 73 of Mickey Burrell. Again, Galloway, Greenway on the front row. Green, Lewis, row number 2, and Mickey Burrell out in the rear. 8 laps, the distance here at race number 1. Lights are out, going green this next time by here. Galloway, Greenway, Green, Lewis, and Burrell. Heat race. The number 1 in your open A-Mods. Preston Galloway ready to get things started. Coming around 3 and 4. Green flag. Here we go. '28 of Greenway out front fast. Chris Lewis pushes his way to second. Brian Green on the inside. Greenway out front so far. Brian Green in that second spot. Brian Green, no stranger to Monett Motor Speedway, racing here for years. Greenway out front by about half a second. Brian Green in that second spot. Chris Lewis third. Lewis running that top side. He's got Mickey Burrell on that bottom trying to get around him. A lot of smoke from the 15 machine as they come around turns 3 and 4. Brian Green holding on to that bottom side. Jim Greenway still out front. 1.432 second lead for Jim Greenway over Brian Green. Chris Lewis in the 15, making his fastest lap that last time by, 19.274. Brian Green running his fastest lap that last time around with a 19.2 flat. He was actually the fastest car on the track the last time by. Jim Greenway still out front by 1.228 seconds. Chris Lewis finding a lot of speed on that top side. I just don't understand why he's not able to catch up with Brian Green. White flag coming out for your leader, the 28 of Jim Greenway. Good run for Lewis around until he gets to turn 2. Loses a lot of ground. Mick Burrell on his inside. 28 of Jim Greenway coming to the checkered flag. Brian Green will finish second. Chris Lewis rounding out your top 3. Mick Burrell will finish 4th. And Preston Galloway rounding out the field there. For everybody not watching on Facebook, I've got all my live people. The 28 of Jim Greenway taking the win there. Brian Green out of Pierce City, Missouri, finishing second. The 15L of Chris Lewis. Fast lap times, just not able to get around the number 40 of Brian Green. Mickey Burrell finishing in that 4th spot. And Preston Galloway rounding out the field there in your heat race number 1 of your A Modifieds. Heat race number 2 lined up and ready to go back there. Big thank you to Grand Tire, located Highway 37 in Pierce City, Jefferson Avenue in Aurora, and Old Highway 37 in Cassville. Coming out onto the track here, starting from the pole out of Galena, Missouri, it's going to be the number 11 of Jared Hilton. On his outside out of Stillwell, Oklahoma, the 53S of Jess Sims. Inside a row number 2, the 212 out of Joplin, Missouri, of Caleb Graham. On his outside out of Hermitage, Missouri, the 38C of Jason Persley. Hilton, Sims, Graham, Persley ready to get things go here. '53 and Jess Sims to the point right off the bat. 38. Jason Persley takes off right underneath him. Persley out front to lead lap number 1. The 53 of Jess Sims. In that second spot, 11 of Jared Hilton. Callan Graham, rather. Jason Persley already deep into the 18 seconds. That man is going to be hard to beat here. Nobody else is even touching his lap times. Got a slow car of Caleb Graham. Pulls to the inside there. 18.204. Last time by for Jason Persley, already almost a 5-second lead over Jess Sims in the number 53 machine, Jared Hilton. Driver in that 3rd spot. Halfway through heat race number 2 for our A-Mods here. 7.5-second lead, almost half a track here for your leader to the 38C of Jason Persley, coming to lap number 6, 2 to go. Jess Sims coming around 3 and 4, currently in your 2nd spot. Jared Hilton in 3rd. Your leader of the 38C, Jason Persley, coming around 3 and 4, looking at the white flag this time. Persley hits all the marks just perfect. He's got him in his sights going down the backstretch. You know, these are the things I strive for in the video games, and this guy's out here doing it in real life. Jason Persley, the 38C, taking home the win. Average lap time faster than anybody's fastest time. running an average of 18.393. Jason Persley in the 38C, taking home the win. Jess Sims coming in second. And Jared Hilton rounding out your top three. All right, they're going to get the 2-1-2 off the track here. And we'll get the Power Eye Super Stocks. Yeah, Power Eye Super Stocks, my favorite class. You didn't hear me say that. Again, going to be hard to catch that Jason Persley, running an average lap time faster than anybody else's fastest lap. Running 18.393 average. 18.338. Sorry, last lap was at 18.393. All right, coming in all on track, we got the Power Eye Super Stocks. Starting on the pole, going to be the number 68 of Caleb Brown. But it doesn't look like he's off the trailer, so it's probably not going to be him. Brian Brown will probably move up from row number 2. So put Brian Brown up front. Michael Muscat out of Stillwell, Oklahoma on the 164 will be on his outside. Chris Tonali out of Fairgrove, Missouri in the 717. Going to start from the 3rd spot on his outside. Bob Barnett out of Republic, Missouri in the 27. Don't forget, we just got a couple more weeks till June 25th. Gonna have the monster trucks out here to Extreme. Gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a packed house, so make sure you get your tickets early. Brown ready to get this thing started. Green flag, here we go. Everybody tucks in. Brown's going to stay on that top side. Muskrat going to follow right in there. Bob Burnett gets a little bit off the back. 717 going to follow. Brian Brown, number 69, machine going to lead lap number 1 here. Michael Muskrat's currently in that 2nd spot. Bob Barnett, all 3 of these guys have wins this year. We've got a spin of the 717. That's going to be Chris Tonali. We're going to stay green flag, I believe. Chris going to get it right back on the track. Brian Brown still out front in that number 69 machine. Michael Muskrat, Bob Barnett. 1.768 lead for Brian Brown currently. Bob Barnett can look to the inside of Muskrat here as they come around lap number 3. Halfway through heat race number 1 of your Power Eye Super Stocks. Brian Brown showing the way out front, almost a 3-second lead here over the 164 of Muskrat. 69 of Brown still out front. 2 laps to go this time by. Brown coming to the white flag here. Number 69 machine out front by about 3.5 seconds over the 164 of Michael Muskrat. Bob Barnett hot on his trail. Little wide angle action here. Brian Brown coming to the win here. Monett Motor Speedway. Not his first heat race win, but he's stacking them up. Michael Muskrat coming in second. Bob Barnett in that third spot. Chris Tenali, valiant effort, coming in fourth here. All right, time for some B modified action. Got Jared Hilton starting on the pole out of Galena, Missouri, in the number 11. On his outside is going to be Richard Berry out of Stillwell, Oklahoma, in the 33B. Inside row number 2 out of Pineville, Missouri is going to be the 37 of Bradley Clark. Outside row number 2 is out of Pea Ridge, Arkansas. It's going to be the 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. Lights are out. Time to go racing. Hilton Berry out front. Green flag, here we go. Clark trying to dive it down on the bottom, trying to get underneath the Jared Hilton on that 11. Everybody stacks right up. Hilton gets her gathered back up. He'll bring around 3 and 4, coming around to the lead. Lap number 1 here in our heat race number 1 of our B modifieds. Bradley Clark in that second spot, 5.5 seconds behind. Spins here in turn number 2. That will bring out the caution here. All right, Bradley Clark able to get her going. Everybody stacked up. Gonna be going green flag racing this next time by. Jared Hilton out front. Richard Berry on his outside. Bradley Clark and Kelly Chick Hicks. Hilton gives it the green flag. Here we go. Gives a little modification to his side panel. He's got air conditioning now. Jared Hilton now in front. The 33 gets way high. Hilton, your leader out front, the number 11 machine. Bradley Clark currently in that second spot. Kelly Chick Hicks is in third. Richard Berry may have problems, but he's got it figured out now. Hilton out front by a margin of 1.335. Kelly Chick Hicks another 7.21 seconds back. We'll see it is this time by Bradley Clark. 1.389 seconds behind Jared Hilton at number 11. Everybody pretty spread out here in your B Modified Heat Race number 1. I must say there's some beautiful shots from my buddy over here at Show Me Dirt, doing an awesome job. 37 of Bradley Clark going off a little bit. We're going to stay green flag. Bradley Clark going to pull it off the track. .33 rubbing in with the leader there. Hilton able to get around there. Going to be white flat this next time by for Jared Hilton. White flag coming out for your leader of the number 11, Jared Hilton. Kelly Chick Hicks currently in the second spot, and Richard Berry in third. Coming around turns number 3 and 4, the number 11 of Jared Hilton taking the win here in your B Modified Heat Race, the number 1. Score showing a little wrong there on my race pass if you're following at home. Jared Hilton did take the win there in number 11 machine. Kelly Chick Hicks finishing second, and Richard Berry finishing 1 lap down. Get some things changed here in my race pass. Make sure everybody gets the credit where credit is due. Bradley Clark coming home 3 laps down after pulling off the track. to the track. Starting on the bowl out of Pierce City, Missouri is going to be the 42 of Steve Wharf. On his outside out of Neosho, Missouri, the 22, your current points leader of Greg Woodcock. And starting in the third spot, the 99 out of Springdale, Arkansas of Kevin Myers. All right, got our computers all fixed up. One to go, or going green this next time by. Big thank you to Metro Towing. It doesn't matter what your towing needs are. They can handle it. They can tow and haul just about anything from 800 pounds to 100,000 pounds. With 24-hour dispatch, give them a call at 417-385-3268. Also, big thank you to Show Me Dirt TV. Sponsored by Midwest Metals. Wharf ready to get this thing kicked off here. Green flag, here we go. Steve Wharf from the number 42 machine out front so far. Greg Woodcock trying to wheel him in as they go through 3 and 4. 42 machine leading. Greg Woodcock, of course, winning last week. We'll see if he can make it 2 in a row. Wharf really sideways, coming through 3 and 4, looking good, coming around the lead lap, number 2. Wharf with about a half a second lead over the number 22 of Greg Woodcock. Looks like the 99 of Kevin Myers going to be taking it off the track there. 7.7 second lead here for the number 42. Currently 4th in points. Just 95 points behind the car right behind him of the 22 of Greg Woodcock. Good Woodcock able to reel him in just a little bit this last time. 0.3 of a second lead for the 42. He's going to take a look down to the bottom side here halfway through your B Modified Heat Race number 2. Right there on his trail. He can smell it. Looking again to that bottom side. Loses a little bit. Wharf loses a little bit on that top side. Woodcock going to poke it down to the bottom side. It's going to be side by side through 3 and 4. Woodcock will take her back. Single file. Wharf in the 42 machine. Woodcock in the number 22 here. White flag coming out. One more time around for the 42. Woodcock's going to give it his all. He puts it down to the bottom side. The 42 feathers it as he goes through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Pulls off a little bit. Looks like they're going to hold their lines. Checkered flag coming out for the 42. Steve Wharf taking the win. by 0.6 of a second, extending that lead there on that last lap. Looking good, the number 42 is Steve Worf. Out next, we're going to have the Power Eye Pure Stocks. Starting on the pole, the number 15 out of Eagle Rock, Missouri of John. I'm going to figure out how to say this name. If any family members are here again, I need your help really bad. Heinrichs. That's the best I can do. John Heinrichs. Starting on his outside, your current points leader, number 53 out of Springfield, Missouri of Kevin Young. Kevin able to get it put back together. Looks like he got a little tore up last night, but he's right back here with that Monett Speedway. Starting on inside row number 2, the number 55 of Benjamin Babb. On his outside, the 69 of Dylan Bowman out of Pierce City, Missouri. Inside row number 3 is going to be the 64 of Brandon Sanders out of Aurora, Missouri. On his outside, out of Berryville, Arkansas, the 54 of Dean Kimberling. And we're going to lump Mr. Don Myers out of Marionville, Missouri, in the number 49 mini late model. We're going to lump him in there with him, see what he can do. He's awful fast. Kevin Young coming around in late lap number 1. Dylan Moe's going to be second. 54 of Dean Kimberling. A lot of movement going on that first lap. Dean Kimberling, your biggest winner there in lap number 1. Advancing 3 spots. Dylan Bowman advancing 2. The lead here. Again, Young already a 2.5 lead over the 69 of Dylan Bowman. Dean Kimberling another 0.5 second back. Don Myers blasting your ears with all that power. Don't get ran over, my friend. I got a little nervous for our buddy Don Myers in the 49, 54 of Dean Kimberling getting a little sideways. Leader looking to get around, number 15 of John H. A lot of trouble for the 55 of Bad, unfortunately. Getting her figure back out. Kevin Young out front by a 4-second lead. Again, I hope my buddy Don Myers in that number 49 machine can get a bunch of his friends out here. We got a spin. We're going to stay green flag, white flag coming out here. Yacht dominant in this race from about whole straightaway, coming through 3 and 4. I bet he takes 2. His second win tonight, I mean. Checkered flag coming out for the 53 of Kevin Young here. Don Myers coming in second, but officially it's going to be 69 of Dylan Bowman. Brandon Sanders finishing in that 3rd spot. Wild race there from our Pure Stocks. Here comes the 49 of Don Myers with a curtain call. Want to hit you with one more little ear-piercing acceleration. All right, time for the Power Eye Midwest Modifieds. Getting ready to come out on the track. Currently second in points out of Republic, Missouri, the 195 of Tyler Dawson starting on the pole. On his outside, the 292 of Kyle Thompson out of Joplin, Missouri. Inside row number 2, Matt Brandstetter out of Aurora, Missouri in the 42W. On his outside, Melvin Bresci out of Joplin, Missouri in the 55B. And starting out inside of row number 3, the number 4 out of Cave Springs, Arkansas is going to be Kenson Martin. Dawson Thompson, row number 1, Brandstetter Bresci, row number 2, and Martin out back. Again, these will be our last heat races before we go to intermission. Be sure to go down and visit the Pit Stop Grill. Get your hamburger, cheeseburger, hot dog. Tyler Dawson ready to get this thing started. Hits that loud pedal. Here we go. Bresci pushing that 292, trying to push him out front. The 42 spins right off the bat. And that will bring out the caution here on turn number 1. Dawson brings them around 3 and 4. Green flag, here we go. We'll try her again. Dawson falls back quite a bit. Bresci gets around him. Thompson and Bresci out front, 1 and 2. Dawson falls back to that 3rd spot, coming around lead lap. Number 1 is going to be the 292. Number 4 of Kenson Martin, slapping the wall. And then slapping Matt Brandstetter going into turn number 1. Looks like problems on the 4 machine. They'll probably have to push them to the back. A lot of smoke coming from that rear end. Like I was saying before, go down and visit the Pit Stop Grill here as we come to intermission. Get you a hamburger, cheeseburger, hot dog, chili dog, nachos, chili cheese nachos. Get you some candy, popcorn, chips. Also new this year, Frito pie. All right, ready to go green flag racing again here. Delaware double file restart. Kyle Thompson out front. Dawson and Bressie, row number 2. Green flag, here we go. Bressie, wild man out there. He's got Dawson on the bottom side. They're going to race side by side going down the backstretch. Melvin Bressie with the advantage on that top side. Kyle Thompson still out front. Track looking excellent right now. Kyle Thompson, your current leader by 9/10 of a second already. Tyler Dawson in that third spot, 7/10 of a second behind the 55 of Bressie. And Matt Brandstetter currently sitting in fourth. Coming to halfway here, the 292 of Kyle Thompson, your current leader. Melvin Bressie in the 55B losing ground on your leader. Tyler Dawson way high coming off of turn number 2, trying to find some speed in that new dirt. Track really slicking off well. Going to be an excellent A feature from our IMCA Modifieds. And everybody else for that fact. Six laps in the books, 2 to go this time by Kyle Thompson out front by almost 3 seconds, 2.5 more seconds back to Tyler Dawson. Thompson coming around 3 and 4, looking for the white flag this time by. Hitting all the marks just perfect. Nobody within reach of the 292. Kyle Thompson taking the win here. Melvin Bressie in the 55B coming in second. Tyler Dawson's going to round out your top 3. Brandstetter finishing top 4. That'll do it for heat race number 1. Your Power Eye Midwest Modifieds. Again, Thompson taking the win. Bressie second. Tyler Tyler Dawson in the 195, currently second in points, finishing third. Matt Brandsetter rounding out the field here. Time for heat race number 2 of your POWRi Midwest Modifieds. All right, as those guys make their way out onto the track. Starting on the pole, Logan Parker out of Republic, Missouri in the number 10 machine. On his outside, out of Aurora, Missouri, it's going to be the 7W of Wesley Breedlove. Inside row number 2, the number 64, out of Springfield, Missouri, of Pete Richardson. Richardson, I think he came and won one night. He did really good with us. Richard Reynolds. Outside row number 2 in the 7R machine out of Ash Grove, Missouri.
Somebody's not here.
Logan Parker has broke earlier. So lights out. Let's get this thing started. That's going to put Pete Richardson. I think he runs up there with the mighty Midway Speedway. Get things started here. POWRi Midwest Modified heat race number 2. $7W of Wesley Breedlove getting around. The other 7 about. Oh, I've got that backwards. I knew I would. So out front, you got Pete Richardson. Richard Reynolds on the 7R. And then Wesley Breedlove in third spot right now. Almost a 3-second lead for the 64 of Pete Richardson so far. Coming to lap number 3 here. POWRi Midwest Modified heat race number 2. Again, Richardson out front, going through 3 and 4. Coming down the front stretch. Got a little dirt on our camera. We're going to have to clean that off. Beautiful front stretch camera placed by my man, Tombo. Trying something a little different this week. Normally we have it right on the flag stand. This week we go a little further down. You get Pete Richardson out front by a distance of 5 seconds this last time by 5 laps in the books here. Pete Richardson out front over Richard Reynolds and Wesley Breedlove. Field pretty stretched out at this point. Gonna be 2 to go. As the cameraman pans out, you can see him going out of turn number 2. 1 whole straightaway ahead of second spot. White flag coming out for your leader here. 64, Pete Richardson has this one in the back. Spin down the backstretch. We'll go ahead and call it Pete Richardson with the win. It was going to be him anyway. I can say that with great confidence. Pete Richardson taking the win. Big round of applause for the 64, Pete Richardson. Richard Reynolds in the 7R, finishing in the second spot. And Wesley Breedlove in the 7W, finishing third. That'll take us to our intermission here. Go down and visit the Pit Stop Grill. Get your hamburger, cheeseburger, hot dog. I'm going to go get me a good old cheeseburger, probably some nachos, ice cold Coca-Cola Classic. And we will see you soon for 8 features here at Monett Motor Speedway. It's time for your A Modified A feature. Starting on the pole out of Hermitage, Missouri, is going to be the 38C of Jason Persley. On Jason's outside out of Galena, Missouri, is going to be the 28 of Jim Greenway. Inside row number 2 is going to be the number 40 out of Pierce City, Missouri, of Brian Green. On his outside, the 53S of Jess Sims out of Stillwell, Oklahoma. Inside row number 3, Chris Lewis in the 15L out of Springdale, Arkansas. Outside row number 3, Jared Hilton out of Galena, Missouri. And the number 11, Mickey Burrell is going to start his 73 machine inside row number 4. On his outside, Preston Galloway out of Rogers, Arkansas in the 15P. Not making the field, the 212 out of Joplin, Missouri of Khaled Grant. "20 laps the distance or 20 minutes, whichever comes first." Here they come around one more time, ready to go. Green next to my butt. Persley Greenway on the front row. Wheel to wheel, door to door. Here they come through 3 and 4. Let's get it on! Side by side down into turn number 3 on the outside. It's going to be this 28 of Jim Greenway. Holding on for the lead here, lap number 1. Greenway, your leader, heading into turn number 2 right now. Jason Persley in the 38C in that second spot. Hometown boy, Brian Green in the number 40 in that third spot. Side by side for 4th spot, you mean Jess Sims and Chris Lewis. Jim Greenway with about a 7/10 of a second lead over Jason Persley. Brian Green another 7/10 back. Everybody pretty much singled out until you get back to the 5th spot. Battle for 5th between Mickey Burrell and Jess Sims. Burrell falls back to that 6th position. Jess Sims and Chris Lewis, rather, side by side here. Jim Greenway still out front by 7/10 of a second over Jason Persley in 38C. Looks like he's closing the gap just a little bit here. Beautiful angle coming down that front stretch. Chris Lewis trying to find some. We got a slow car bringing out the caution here. Your 5th place car. Jess Sims slow down the backfield. Hood up on the 53 machine. Hopefully that's the only issue. Somebody forgot to check the hood pins. Four laps in the books here. Jim Greenway in that number 28 machine out front. Holding on to that 7/10 of a second lead over Jason Persley. Brian Green, your hometown boy, in the number 40. Holding on to that 3rd spot. Mickey Burrell currently in 4th. Chris Lewis will move up to the 5th spot in that 15L machine. Lights are out. We are ready to race again. Green flag, here we go. Brian Green gets out bottom side, was looking to get under Jason Pursley. Pursley is underneath your leader, Jim Greenway. We'll see if he can do anything with it here. 4 laps in the books. Coming around lap number 5. Jim Greenway starts his pull away. Good run off the bottom for the 38C of Jason Pursley. Not able to do anything with it just yet. .38 gonna make a diamond out of the track. Come right off that bottom of 2. Floated up to the middle. Right back to the bottom between 3 and 4. Burrell looking to advance here. Looking for the battle for 4th here between the 73 of Mickey Burrell and Chris Lewis. Lewis makes short work of Burrell. Jim Greenway still your leader out front again by 7.754. Numbers are hard. Lewis right behind Green as they come down the front stretch. Holding on. Looking at that top side of Brian Green as they go around. Turns 1 and 2. Gonna poke it down the bottom side. Got a good run down at the bottom. He'll look to take 3rd. Pulling a slider job. Green's gonna look back down to the bottom. Holds on to that 3rd for 1 more lap. Little poof of smoke from Lewis. Jim Greenway still out front. Jason Pursley in that 2nd spot. Brian Green and Chris Lewis. Heck of a fight for that 3rd position. But while they're going side by side, Burrell is doing a little catching up here. Lewis again looking to the bottom side of the 40 here. Trying to get around 3rd. Hit it just a little bit too hard. Had a smoke way up. Coming around for lap number 13, looking at number 13, Jim Greenway out front. Jason Pursley still in that 2nd spot. Chris Lewis blazing a trail, trying to hunt for the front. Mickey Burrell's looking to the inside of the number 40. Side by side for that 4th spot. Looks to me like the 38 of Pursley doing a little reeling in here. He's got the 28 of Greenway in his sights. Just a 0.4 of a second lead. Good run off the bottom 1 more time. Tucks her right back up underneath the 28. Every lap inches just a little bit closer. He's got 4 laps to do something here. Gonna try a different line. Another awesome run for the 38. Hold that top side, diver back down to the bottom. Trying to get a run off the bottom of 4. Gets about to the back door. If there was a door. Here he goes, challenging for the lead down to the bottom side. Personally on the bottom, Greenway up top. Chris Lewis got the best seat of the house. 2 to go. White flag coming out one more time around. Lewis is give it all he's got. He catches right up. Greenway out front, Persley to the inside as they go down the backstretch. Persley holds on just a little bit longer. Side by side, here we go. It could be a three-way battle for the win. Who's gonna get it? Surprise! Jason Persley coming up with a last pass to get around Jim Greenway for the win. Greenway leading every lap but the best one. Persley taking the win in the 38C machine. The 28 of Jim Greenway going to finish second. Chris Lewis wanted to be up there, and he tried his darndest. Brian Green going to finish fourth. Mickey Burrell with the fifth. Heck of a race from our A Modified A feature. Heck of a, yeah, that was an excellent race, my friends. All right, he's out of the car. Big round of applause out of Hermitage, Missouri, the 38C, winning from the pole, but taking it on the last lap. Jason Persley. That could be one of the best runs we've seen all year so far. One more big round of applause for my man Jason in the 38C, taking home the win. It's time for our Power Eye Superstock A feature. Starting from the pole, going to be Brian Brown out of Purdy, Missouri in the number 69. On us outside out of Stillwell, Oklahoma is going to be the 164 of Michael Muskrat. Inside our row number 2, the 27 of Bob Barnett out of Republic, Missouri. On Bob's outside, Chris Tunnelly out of Fair Grove, Missouri in the 717. Who's ready for a little thunder here from our Powerized Super Stocks? Me too. Brown brings them around 3 and 4, green flag. Here we go. Little challenge from the outside, Michael Muskrat. Brown fast on the bottom side and finished 69. Muskrat not going anywhere. Brown gonna float it up here. That could be a mistake. Muskrat on the bottom. Muskrat all over the fuel cell of the 69. Brown brings around 3 and 4. Lap number 2 in the books. Brown going down the backstretch, 0.8 of a second lead this last time by over the 164 of Michael Muskrat. Three laps in the books here in our Powerized Super Stock A feature. Brian Brown showing the way. Brown using that high side, trying to find some fresh dirt. Put all that power down. About a half a straightaway lead for the 69 of Brown over the 164 of Michael Muskrat. Lap number 5 here in the books. Coming up lap number 6, the number 69 of Brian Brown. 2-second lead that last time by. We'll see what he stretches it out to here. Looks like holding out about that 2-second lead. Bob Barnett currently in that 3rd position. Chris Tunnelly rounding out the field. Seven laps in the books here, going down the backstretch. Number 69, Brian Brown over Michael Muskrat so far. Bob Barnett in that 3rd spot, starting to rail in Michael Muskrat as they come here to lap number 8. '69 of Brown going down through 3 and 4. Out for a Sunday cruise at this point. Still the fastest car on the track. Average lap time 19.557. Halfway through your Powerized Superstock A feature. Brian Brown leading the sun up to sundown so far. Michael Muskrat in that 2nd spot. Bob Barnett running 3rd. Chris Tunnelly rounding out your field here. Top 3 really kind of staying together. Stretched out just a little bit, but coming to lap number 13 here in your Powerized Superstock A feature. Brown looking to go around the lap traffic, and Chris Tunley on that top side. Gets around him just fine. Chris Tunley doing a good job staying on the bottom side, letting the lead lap cars get around him. 3/4 of the way through your POWRi Superstock age feature. Brian Brown still out front. 1.6 second lead over the 164. Michael Muskrat, Bob Barnett currently in that third position. Gonna be 3 more to go this next time by for the 69 of Brian Brown. Holding on to that lead. Not much competition in this caution-free so far race. Let me knock on wood, because that doesn't happen very often. Gonna be 2 to go this time by. Flagger Kaylin's got that white flag in her hand. Brian Brown looking at the white flag. 3 more turns here. Down the backstretch they go. Everybody bunches up just a little bit. Coming around to take his second win of the year. It's going to be the 69 of Brian Brown. Brian Brown and that number 69 with a dominating performance over the 164 of Michael Muskrat and Bob Barnett. Chris Tunley rounding out the field 1 lap down. All right, he's working on getting his helmet off. Car's off. Don't touch the car because that thing is hot tonight. 69 of Brian Brown taking home the win out of Purdy, Missouri. Second win of the year for Brian Brown, dominating performance. Wait, let me turn it down. Can you all hear his cheering section down here on the fence? Just kidding, that's me up here. I'm screaming like that. Glad I turned off the mic to do that. One more big round of applause for the 69 of Brian Brown coming out of Purdy, Missouri to take the win. It's time for our B Modified A feature, starting on the pole out of Pea Ridge, Arkansas, the 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. Starting on Kelly's outside, it's going to be the number 42 out of Pierce City, Missouri, of Steve Ward. Due to start inside row number 2, the 33B of Rick Berry, not able to make it out. We'll shift him up. It's going to be Bradley Clark starting inside row number 2. On his outside, Kurt Points leader, the number 22 of Greg Woodcock. Starting inside row number 3, the number 11 of Jared Hilton. And on his outside, the 99 out of Springdale, Arkansas, of Kevin Myers. Hilton not making and the A feature of the A mods. Green flag, here we go. Kelly Chick Hicks with the lead here. Going down the backstretch, Steve Orr from that second spot, Bradley Clark. Currently in third, Woodcock. In the 4th position, looking on the top side. Coming around lead lap number 1, Kelly Chick Hicks. Steve Orr still in that second spot. Woodcock looking to advance up to third, gets around Bradley Clark. Steve Orr spins in front, everybody able to miss him. Caution coming out for the number 42, Steve Ward. Spinning coming out of turn number 4. Hicks gets him started off of turn number 4. Little miscommunication. They were told we were starting. We'll try it again. Lights are out. We are going to race. Kelly Chick Hicks out front. Hicks brings him around 3 and 4. Green flag, here we go. Going down the backstretch, it's going to be Kelly Chick Hicks with the lead so far. Kevin Myers in that second spot, Woodcock in third. Spins coming out of turn number 1. Chick Hicks out front. Woodcock in the second spot right now. And Steve Ward currently in third. Bradley Clark fourth. Caution coming out for Kevin Myers. Hicks brings them around 3 and 4, ready to get this thing started again. Everybody bunches up. Green flag, here we go. Hicks with the lead going down into turn number 3 and 4. Woodcock and Wolf side by side. Warp slides up in front of the 99 of Kevin Myers. Holding on to that third spot. Myers inches closer to the back bumper of the 42. Kelly Chick Hicks out front. Woodcock gonna look to the bottom, trying to get a run off the bottom side into. Hicks fast down the backstretch. Woodcock holds it on just a little farther. Ward trying to use the bottom side, trying to find some momentum coming out of turn number 4. Woodcock looking high, trying to get around Kelly Chick Hicks. 32 of Hicks out front by 4/10 of a second here. Greg Woodcock currently in your second spot here on lap number 4. Kelly Hicks running his fastest lap that last time by, going to be a 22nd lap. Myers and Wharf also running their fastest lap that last time. Woodcock losing ground on Hicks. I know Hicks has led a bunch of laps here at Monett Motor Speedway, but I don't remember if race won. Hicks leading every lap here so far. 7 laps in the books here. The number 32, Kelly Chick Hicks out front over the 22 of Greg Woodcock. Wharf loses a little ground as he gets a little high coming up turn number 2. Kelly Chick Hicks still out front. Greg Woodcock. See the distance here this time by. Going to be 5/10 of a second. No change, but everybody's your top 3 actually is starting to bunch up a little bit more. Coming to lap number 11 here, Kelly Hicks still out front in the number 32 machine. 8 to go here in your B Modified A feature. Again, Kelly Chick Hicks in the number 32 still out front. Everybody kind of single file up the moment. Greg Woodcock in that second spot. Close to third, Kevin Myers. Currently your fourth spot, Bradley Clark caught on his trail as they headed to 1 and 2. Kelly Chick Hicks going into turn number 3 and 4. Still with the lead here. Almost 3/4 of the way through. Bradley Clark holding on to that 4th spot for now. Over the 99. Kevin Myers takes it to the back for the 9th. $16 in the books, 4 to go here for your leader, Kelly Hicks. Again, still leading over Greg Woodcock and Steve Wharf. Gonna be 2 to go this next time by for the 32, 22, and 42. White flag for your leader, the 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. One more time around to get his first win in 2022. Down the backstretch, hitting all the perfect spots. Up top, nobody's going to challenge him here. Coming down the front stretch, taking the win, the number 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. Over the 22 of Greg Woodcock and Steve Ward. Bradley Clark finishing 4th. Excellent run for the 32. I don't know if that's his first time winning at Monett Midway Speedway, but it's his first time this year. All right, big round of applause coming to the win here from the pole out of Pea Ridge, Arkansas, the number 32 of Kelly Chick Hicks. Sponsored by Super Clean. Another big round of applause for the 32 of Kelly Hicks, taking home the win. First win of the 2022 season. All right, got a little oil on the track down there. Unfortunately, the 42. We'll get that all worked up here before we get the Power Eye Pure Stocks. It's time for your Power Eye Pure Stock A feature. Starting on the pole, last week's winner, the number 53, looking to make it 2 in a row. Out of Springfield, Missouri, your current points leader of Kevin Young. On his outside, out of Purdy, Missouri, the number 69 of Dylan Bowman. Inside the row, number 2, the number 64, out of Aurora, Missouri. Hey, can't you see I'm trying to announce here? Inside row number 2, the 64 of Aurora, Missouri, Brandon Sanders. On his outside, the number 54 of Dean Kimberling out of Berryville, Arkansas. Inside a row at number 3, the 55 of Benjamin Babb on his outside. Number 15 of John Hooser. And starting in the rear there, your mini late model, the number 49 of Don Myers. Everybody gets bunched up as they come through 3 and 4. Let's get this thing started. Bowman and Yacht side by side going through 1 and 2. Nobody with the advantage so far. Bowman looking fast going down the backstretch. Slight lead over the 53 of Yacht. Yacht not going anywhere though. Who's going to lead lap number 1? It might be the 69 of Bowman. Side by side. I was wrong. Yount on the bottom with the lead. Yount over the 69 of Dylan Bowman as they come through 3 and 4. Nine-tenths of a second lead for the 53 of Yount. Don Myers already able to make his way up to that 3rd spot. And the 69 takes her to the back. You can see the red light from here. Tough break for the 69 of Dylan Bowman. Benjamin Babb out here, Tokyo drifting. 53 of Yount, your current leader. Sanders currently in that 2nd spot. Benjamin Babb holding on to 3rd. Yount's able to get around the lap traffic of the number 15. 6 laps in the books here. 53 of Kevin Yount still out front. Don Myers, I'm not sure if he's actually participating in the race, but he's out there holding on to second. Brandon Sanders officially in second for the class here. Benjamin Babb in third. Dean Kimberling holding on to fourth. Sorry, I forgot to announce. I'm just fascinated with the race going on up front. Kevin Yount, your leader halfway through. Don Myers unofficially in second. You can see the brakes just glowing down the backstretch. Really glowing now. Kevin Yount still your leader here. 12 down, 8 to go. Brandon Sanders in that second spot. Benjamin Babb third. Dean Kimberling rounding out the field there. Kevin Yount with a dominating performance so far out front. 15 down, 5 to go, right behind the whole field, no competition. Brandon Sanders looks like the leader, but he's currently in second. Benjamin Babb third, Dean Kimberling fourth. Caution coming out here on lap number 15. Check out that instant replay there. Kevin Yount, row number 1. Brandon Sanders up top, row number 2. On his bottom side, it's going to be the 54 of Dean Kimberling. Lights are out. We are ready to go racing here. flag. Here we go. 5 left to go here. Got with the lead out front here, number 64 of Brandon Sanders in that second spot. Hitting the 20-minute time limit. Kevin Yacht, your winner. A big round of applause for the 49 of Don Myers, not for nothing. Out here running his tail off, hanging out with us. Hopefully those guys can get a class together so they can come racing more of them here at Monett Motor Speedway. All right, helmets off. I've got deja vu. He's won 2 in a row. Kevin Young out of Springfield, Missouri, winning from the pole here at Monett Motor Speedway. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Careful, buddy. Good job. One more feature, getting ready to make their way onto the track. One more big round of applause for the 53 of Kevin Young. It's time for your Power Ride Midwest Modified A feature, starting from the pole out of Springfield, Missouri, the number 64, Pete Richardson. On us outside, the 292 of Kyle Thompson. Inside row number 2, going to be 55B of Melvin Bressy. On us outside, Richard Reynolds in the 7-arm. Inside row number 3, the 195 of Tyler Dawson. On us inside, the 7W of Wesley Breedlove. Outside, rather. Matt Brandstetter is going to start the 42W inside row number 4 on his outside out of Cave Springs, Arkansas, the number 4 of Kenton Martin. And starting on the rear, the number 10 of Logan Parker. Let's go green flag racing. Richardson on the outside. Thompson spin. It felt good. .42W of Brandstetter going around in turn number 2. Got to bring out the caution here on lap 0. Lights are out. Again, Richardson, Thompson out front. Getting things started into turn number 3. Green flag. Here we go. Richardson on the inside, Thompson on the outside, taking the lead, going down into the backstretch. Thompson with the lead coming into the front turn. What? Thompson, Richardson, Bressy, your top 3 going down the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4. 1 lap in the books. Coming on lap number 2 here. 292 of Kyle Thompson. Half a second lead over the 64 of Pete Richardson. Tyler Dawson will advance up to that 4th spot. Looks like troubles on the 7 machine. If Reynolds able to get a turn to the back. Running his fastest lap that last time by. Looks like a 19.778. Another fast lap. Improving by 3/1000ths of a second. Tyler Dawson and Brandstetter also running their fastest lap that last time by. Richardson behind Kyle Thompson here. 1 whole second. Coming to lap number 6 here is going to be Kyle Thompson out front. Pete Richardson still in that 2nd spot. Melvin Bressy holding on to 3rd. Everybody kind of single files out and spreads out. Thompson in the 292, still out front, improving his lead to a 2.215. Melvin Bressy another 3 seconds back from Richardson. Thompson, Richardson, Bressy, your top 3. It goes back to Dawson and Brandstetter. Thompson again running his fastest lap that last time by, 19.478. Finding some speed up high. Laps in the books here. Thompson still out front over Pete Richardson. Richardson almost 3.5 seconds back. Another 5.5 seconds back to Melvin Bressie. This thing is all but over here with 5 laps to go. Just out there for a Sunday drive now, almost 4-second lead over Pete Richardson in the 64 machine. Gonna be 3 laps to go this next time by. Thompson looking at the outside, gonna run into lap traffic there. The 42 of Branstetter. Branstetter gonna block, rubbing into the leader as they go down the front stretch. One more time around. Thankfully able to get around lap traffic. Coming to the checkered flag, gonna be Kyle Thompson taking home the win. Thompson able to take home the win after a dominating performance. Pete Richardson able to muster up a second place. Melvin Bressie finishing third. Tyler Dawson fourth. And Matt Branstetter holding on to a 5th place. Monett Motor Speedway, appreciate you for coming out. We will see you next week. As you all leave, give a big round of applause for the 292 of Kyle Thompson out of Joplin, Missouri, taking home the win. One more big round of applause for the 292 of Kyle Thompson.